are building on really solid foundations, on a rock base, to provide a place of security for many generations to come. We are here to build a legacy for our citizens. And the latest updates we give every day at the same time on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I'm heading over there now because if things go wrong, it tends to be on the link between the Melon app that we use and Facebook. So let me get to Facebook, and when I get there, I'll be looking for the Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly, and then I'll be scrolling down and looking for the 18th of January, and I've got that. So far so good. Click to expand, it says. Oh, we're there and we are ready for comments, and I'm bang on time, so that will surprise a lot of people. I'm quite often late, and I do apologize for my tardiness on occasions, but tonight I am on time, and we'll get started in a few minutes. But just to go through things, I told you we are a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world. We accept citizens from any continent, country, colour, class, creed, background, educational level, financial status, eye colour, height, weight, anything, you know. Um, and we're non-separatists. We don't see those differences. We just see everybody as human beings, and we recognise that every human being is totally unique, and so has something unique to offer our community, and so is of equal value to every other member of our community, and should be treated therefore with equal love and respect. And they are. There is no fee to become a citizen. In fact, we pay you $5 just to complete your profile and prove that you are a real person by uh, uploading a photo ID. So it's a simple process. We have our own economy, treasury, social services, currency, and we are now building on that infrastructure our industries. Most of the industries we have would be termed as income opportunities or business opportunities in general on the net. But we see ourselves as a community, as a country. And these industries could be likened to gold mining or uh, oil production or manufacturing cars or whatever it may be, that industries that um, traditional countries, geographical locations have. We don't have mineral assets and this sort of thing, but we do build services and um, benefits that people can get involved in, buy, sell, and enjoy. And these strengthen our community, strengthen our currency, the liquidity and the value of our currency, and that's beneficial to all our citizens. There's no obligation to get involved in any of these things, just like if you are a citizen of the United Kingdom, like me, it doesn't mean that you have to be a member of parliament or work in a car manufacturing plant or go down a coal mine or whatever, you know. I don't think we have any coal mines now, actually. I think they've all been closed down, but you get the impression. You don't have to participate in anything, but you can get involved in anything that you choose. And there is no need to put your hand in your pocket for anything that we do. You can just work a little bit harder, a little bit longer, and work your way up rather than pay your way up. A lot of members choose to pay their way up because it's a faster, easier route, but it's totally optional. And we certainly don't recommend that you borrow money to get involved in anything we have. So that is that is a little bit of background on us. I see we've got Andrew in, letting me know that I'm coming through loud and clear. Andrew is in from New Zealand. What are we on here Wednesday, I think? Yes, Thursday morning. Summertime, Thursday morning. Here it's a chilly Wednesday night. We've got that cold wind back again. Um, Yesterday the wind disappeared virtually, and so it felt mild, even though it was cold. It was crisp and dry, sort of cold without the wind. But today we got the wind back, so it's a bit breezy when you get out there, and you need to be wrapped up. Okay, we'll get started in a moment or two in our usual way with a short prayer. The prayer is there to help us find true happiness in life. It can't be bought. It doesn't matter how much money you've got, it won't guarantee that you're happy. It won't make you sad. Um, Happiness, sadness, whatever comes from within. Happiness you will find you can only achieve through being of loving service to other people. You may get momentary pleasure from uh, achieving goals such as buying a new car or moving into a new neighborhood or a house or having more vacations, but you will always want more and more and more because you're missing something. You're missing that happiness, and the happiness, as I say, can only be found through loving service to others. And when you find that, the amazing thing is everything else you want in life will just flow to you. You don't have to struggle for it. You don't have to chase it. It will just flow naturally to you. When you do your part and let God do his, miraculous forces will come into play, and just it will amaze you how happy you'll be and how contented you'll be. Okay, we got Richard in as well from Devon, and we got Thobs in from South Africa. So we've got Australasia, Africa, and Europe represented at the moment. We're missing uh, Asia, North America, South America, where we have lots of members in all of those locations. And we are, what, 8 minutes in. There is also an Avazoo webinar on, but I don't think it starts till 8 o'clock. Avazoo are one of our programs that we recommend, third party. They've been very good to us. They have given all our members the opportunity to obtain 100% totally free a raffle ticket for their $1 billion raffle, which they are planning to hold. Um, I think I think in June, towards the end of June of this year, they've started selling tickets now. They've given a lot away to our people and to other people as well. But I think they're now selling the tickets, and they give themselves 100 days to sell all the tickets that they want to sell, and then they give a 30-day period for people that have bought tickets to claim free entries, which increases their probability of winning, and then they start the draw. And I think when everything is factored in and calculated, and because the draw takes place over a number of days, um, I think it takes us towards the end of June this year for the first raffle. And then after that, they should be progressing on a month, or that is their plan ultimately. Right. So, with that said, we've got Kingsley in as well from Manchester, UK now, and we will now get started with our short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member may find the joy of service, and through service, bless each member, that they attract true happiness and everything they need into their life. Amen. And we have an affirmation that helps us keep that non-separatist ideology, just seeing everybody as human beings, souls in God's image, rather than the superficial differences that people tend to look at people with, that cause disharmony. So we have this little affirmation. It goes, "We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our lead. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world, as it is in heaven, and free us all from divided harmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world." And over time, we're going to build a huge community of millions of people, and millions of people with positive thoughts of love and sharing will change the way that this world reacts. One person on their own can't make those changes. Two people is a lot better. Three people is more. Once we get into tens of thousands and millions of people, all with the same goals of fostering peace and love, hope, harmony, we will make this world a better place. Okay. Right. Where are we up to? If you saw the uh, what's it called, the scheduled post that says, we're going to be live at 7 o'clock. The image that I put up there said progress, and we are making progress, although you may not see it. Once again, it's been a busy day. A lot of things going on. I have finally provided Devyani with the ammunition she needs to get the credit card things sorted and finished, finalized. We've also been in communication with Remuno, who have a totally new system in. We will get the credit cards up, I'm promising, credit debit cards from your dashboard sometime tomorrow. Remuno, we've not really looked at the new system. The old system that they had was a nightmare. We couldn't get it to work. But the new system, they promise, is going to be much improved. And well, when it's as bad as it was, it can only go one way. Actually, it was very good in some ways in that it covers most countries, which a lot of processing platforms don't, like coin payments. Used to do the United States and Canada and lots of other countries. And gradually, they are restricting those countries. Now, that may happen with others as well, but you can only go with what there is. As they say in sport, you can only play what's in front of you. And so, and so we're hoping that the new Remuno platform, which we've done all our registration and KYC for, don't know why we have to do it again. They could have just transferred it over, couldn't they? But anyway, we are now in a position where we can move forward with Remuno as well, but we'll get those debit and credit cards up there first. That will be into the dashboard. I'm not sure if there was anything else. Let me just recap on Deviani's last message. Do a final test tomorrow and upload the code for credit card payments. And there was something in coin payments. There was a function in there which needed to be addressed as well. We got that sorted out. So yeah, it's looking good for tomorrow on that front. I have made some progress with the videos, and well, not the videos particularly, but well, yeah, I suppose so, because it's the background, the information that I need to record. for the videos and things for ROI tips. Um, so that's moving along smoothly, slowly but smoothly. Hopefully, I'll get all that sorted this week, um, or certainly by the end of this weekend. And similarly, um, the Vortic payments, we've had a couple more in as well. I am now absolutely convinced that we'll have enough for the 10,000 once we've got all the payments processed. I haven't yet verified all of them. I will be concentrating more on that tomorrow, getting that completed so that you will have a list of the people that are participating. It will be available. And if you feel that you should be participating, you've made a payment and you're not on the list, then you will need to find the payment information and let us have it so we can check and make sure that everything is right. Um, Vortic, of course, is going well. Um, we have a small account in there already, which is just there for the benefit of members. It was $1,000 that Jensen, the CEO of Vortec, just gave us. Boom, I was talking to him, um, and he was interested in the project and what we were doing, and he said, I like what you're doing. I'll give you $1,000 to get started with. So he put his $1,000 in. So we've been using that, and that is already in there. That will um, enhance our income. It's been in there for quite a while now, and it was a great gesture from Jensen. Um, so I'm looking forward to it. It is going well. They are still working on various aspects of their website and development, but the investment side is what they're really good at. They're not really good at the network marketing and the website development and this sort of thing. But what would you rather have? A flashy website with no real trading experience, or all that massive trading experience that Jensen brings, and the site constantly being developed and upgraded, and gradually they'll get there with that. I know what I would prefer, I do prefer, and that is his expertise, and it pays very generously. Um, my personal opinion is it's a better option than funds because the trading is transparent, which it isn't in funds. Hopefully, funds is good, but you never know. Um, you can get involved for $50, whereas with funds, your minimum is $110. There's no monthly fee to pay um, with Vortic, and the minimum you'll make is about 4% a week, whereas with funds, it's a little over 3% per week, and that is also the maximum you can make. You can make more with Vortic if you're prepared to get more money involved in there, and that's why we're putting that group together so we can come in with 10,000 and make a greater percentage every week. Beyond Infinity, another great program, but once again, the trading isn't transparent there. It's a bit like fun. They say, yeah, we've got this and we're making this and we're making more than we give out. So we are on a stable footing, but you never know. But that is going really well. We've now almost hit $2,000 that we've used for helping people get involved in Beyond Infinity. It's normally $50, but we give a $35 rebate. Um, which basically uses up all our commissions just to help people get involved. And then once you are involved, you're looking at anything from probably about a year to 5.25 years before it starts paying you out. And once it starts paying you out, you get weekly pay rises, and they only start at about $50 a week initially, but $50 a week is pretty good. Um, but it very quickly goes to 100, $200 a week, and it builds up to thousands of dollars a week. So it's it's a very worthwhile program. Just $15. I will say that somebody has sent me $15 in Ethereum, but they've not sent an email saying who they are or whatever it is. So I've got $15 sat there for somebody that wants to be upgraded in Beyond Infinity. I assume that's what it's for. And I don't know who it is. I can't do anything about it. So if you do send a payment, there are two options. The easiest one, the quickest one for you is to just get in there. And if you can afford it, just upgrade for $50. You can use a card or crypto. Um, Upgrade for $50 and then send in your username and your sponsor's name, um, and a request for a $35 rebate. And we'll just check that, yeah, you are in our group, and we'll give you the $35 rebate. So it will cost you a net $15. If you haven't got the 50, but you've got 15, well then, okay, send us the $15, but don't just send it. Let us know who you are. Let us know your TX ID so we can match it to your payment to you, and then we'll pay the $50 for you, and you'll be upgraded. And then you have two options really. You can just sit back and wait for about 5 years, a little over 5 years, 5 years, 13 weeks, I think, before you would get your first payment out. But you're doing nothing. That's doing absolutely, literally nothing. You just let it go and come back in 5 years and 13 weeks and say, okay, I'm withdrawing now, and it'll be there in your wallet every week, money for you to pull out. Or you can share this program with other people. And it is a brilliant program. It's really, really well thought out. The compensation plan and everything about it is really, really well designed. It's pretty unique, but to maximize things, you need to get three people in who get three people in. It's still three gets three, but it works in lots of different ways. It's not like three gets three gets three gets three, and by the time you've got that duplicated 10 times, you're a millionaire. It's not that. But it is based on three people getting three people will maximize your potential. Um, it will drastically shorten the time spell for you to start drawing those weekly payments. So Beyond Infinity is very good, very viable, particularly if you're prepared to share your good fortune in knowing about it with other people. And you can do the same as us. You can pay people uh, back from your income. Um, you refer three people, you will get $120 in income. And if you're paying people in at $35, um, then it's $105. So you're going to be $15 theoretically in profit, but you're not. Your cash flow is going to be out a little bit initially because they're putting you into the honeypot and the Infinity Pay line, which is costing $60. Uh, and then there's a $40 that they have in a reserve account to keep paying your Infinity Pay line. Um, so it's a bit of a negative cash flow initially if you're going to pay in those first three people, but gradually, because you receive a percentage of their income and because of the fact that you'll get payments out of the honey pot at $50 per person, and you'll get $5 per person coded to you in the Infinity Pay line, it very quickly balances out and turns into a profit. And then you can use that profit to increase your passive income plan, the value of the passive income plan, which drastically shortens the time to get involved in the weekly payouts. Okay, who else have we got in? I think we've seen Kingsley from Manchester. We've got Akpomade in from Nigeria. And we've got Syed in from Pakistan. When you start focus on Multiply Visa, we are focused on Multiply Visa and We Share Abundance constantly. The focus is on building the liquidity pools, Syed. Until we have those liquidity pools, there is nothing much going to change in either. The more people that help with those liquidity pools, the faster they will be filled. We will get them filled anyway, but the more people that pitch in, the faster they will fill. How can you help fill them? You can promote We Share Abundance, you can promote secondary staking, you can give away those coupons that we give you to give away, those soap coupons that will earn you money and help the people that you give them to earn money. You can promote the advertising packages in the Poverty Crusher plan, which again will earn you money and help other people make money. You can do all these things to help, or you can just sit back and wait. Either way, we'll get there. One way, we'll get there faster. Okay? How long will it take? It's up to you, Syed, and your friends and everybody else involved. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know how many people are going to pitch in and help. I don't know how many people are going to say, okay, I'm just going to sit back and wait. That's fine. If you want to do that, just sit back and wait. Same with Beyond Infinity. If you want to just sit back and wait, fine, sit back and wait. It'll take 5 years, 13 weeks, and you'll start getting payments. If you want it faster, put in a little bit of effort. Share with people the good fortune that you have. It's all about sharing and love. And do it not for the money. Do it because you believe in what is happening. Do it because you believe in helping those people. And if you do it in that vein, you will get enormous satisfaction and happiness, and everything you want in life will come to you. Me and family members have 6 accounts with 10 matrix. Okay, great. Go out and get more people in if you want, but it's better to wait until we get that liquidity pool filled up for the Visa token, so that we can improve the liquidity and value of the token. At the moment, there are millions of tokens out there on the market for literally nothing. It's a good idea to buy them up if you can. If I had money, I'd buy more. Whenever I get a bit of cash, I don't get much often, but I get $5 or $10 to spare, I'll go and buy some of those tokens because I know that they are going to be worth a lot more. When? I can't tell you. It depends on how quickly we fill the liquidity pools. How quickly do we fill them? That depends on how much help we get from other people. Okay? That is the only answer I have for you. Okay. Multiply, we didn't give anything. What did you give to Multiply Visa? Get out there, and if it's the situation that I've told you. We need to get the liquidity pools built up. Okay. Let's have a look now at the Melon app comments and questions, and we'll see if we've got anybody in here. We've got Lewis in from on YouTube from Portugal saying hi to everybody. I'm scrolling down. and I can't see anything else there. And I don't have any more information to share with you. Um, I did send out a uh, message today, mainly about Vortic, but also about um, Beyond Infinity. You can use that same text, send it to your people. It will help you to build your downline in Vortic. It is a really good opportunity. Lots and lots of people join funds. It costs them a minimum of $110. And for $110, they're literally making nothing for a year because what they make is used to pay their monthly fees. In Vortic, they put in $50, and okay, they're not making a fortune, but they're making $2 a week, $8 a month, a little bit over $8, probably about $9 a month, isn't it? 30 days. Probably making about $9 a month. Um, for $50 as opposed to making practically nothing for 110. It's a real good deal and it's very solid and the CEO is totally transparent. It's not, nobody hiding behind aliases or anything like that. He is available. He's a lovely man and as I say, he helped us. He gave us $1,000 and that is there just earning money. And that money will benefit us. It will go into the liquidity pool ultimately. But at the moment, we will build it and we'll compound it. And I want to compound it with the 10,000 club because it'll make us more money again. So I'm holding off. We've got about $1,000 in that account of profit now. Um, but if I put it in, it's at that 0.8%. For 5 days a week, 4% a week. But if I hang on and we can get it in with the 10,000 club, um, we will be on half as much again. I think it's 1.2% from memory. I'm sure it's 1.2%, 5 days a week. So you're looking at 6% per week, half as much again. It may not sound look like much, but it is a huge difference once you start compounding that. So there you go. Um, don't know how I got onto that, but that seems to have covered everything. Thank you all for being here. I love you all. I appreciate you. Without you, We Share Abundance doesn't exist. It would be a desert island, an uninhabited desert island, instead of a thriving, happy community. So God bless you all. Be Weta warriors. Uh, get out there and share love and abundance. Give away your soap coupons. Help people to understand the benefit of giving their coupons away that they get. They will make $3 for every coupon they give away. And that can help a lot of families throughout the world. So do what you can. And until tomorrow, 7 o'clock, we're here every day, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. So until tomorrow, auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen. We'll meet again tomorrow. Until then, see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. I'll see you later, alligator.